I have Comme des Garcons Serpentine. So this is a fragrance made by master perfumer Emile Copperman. It came out in 2014. So this fragrance, it wasn't quite exactly what I expected or was hoping for. Because looking at the notes, you would think it's really green and grassy, and to me, it's not really that. On the opening, I mostly get like a green bubble gum, but more like I guess like a spearmint gum, not like bubblicious, fruity, sugary gum, more like just a classic green gum. And that kind of changes. It becomes a real minimal scent, like many of the brand's fragrances. It's almost like one of those I forgot the line, but Comme des Gargons has like these 200 ml bottles, and they just smell like just a smell, not really a fragrance. It kind of smells like that. To me, it dries down just to this like musky, slight ambroxan, and like kind of the early 2000s soap vibe. On Fragrantica, this is listed as or voted as mostly unisex. I would say, yeah, I guess so, but I would say it probably leans masculine because it smells just like it dries down to just kind of a light soap with a little bit of ambroxan. I mean, maybe there's just a smudge of cedar or something woody in there. Look, it smells good, but it's really minimal. I mean, the opening is somewhat interesting, but it's to me it's mostly sweet musk and kind of like this green spearmint gum musty thing. It's always interesting that on Fragrantica you look through the comments, like the notes on this are grass, asphalt, aldehydes, green leaves, galbanum, musk, iris leaf, juniper, cedar, labdanum, benzoin, nutmeg, guaiac wood. Um, on Fragrantica, everyone's like, "Oh, this smells like grass just emerging from the concrete asphalt or an old building or with sparkling aldehydes coming out of the ground and grass covered it." I don't think like almost 100% of people, nobody would be saying, "Oh, that smells like concrete and asphalt," and it may be grass, right? But I just, the power of suggestion is what I'm saying. Like everyone, all these people are saying it smells like concrete, and I just don't think they would be saying that if the note wasn't listed. I can maybe see grass because a lot of times when you smell something or when people smell green, they kind of just go to grass. But to me, it's more just like a green smell. I also get a big like geranium in the opening. Maybe that's where I'm getting this kind of like 2000 soap vibe. Geranium's not listed, and maybe it's actually galbanum, but I do think there's like this geranium in the opening. And even in the dry down somewhat, it has galbanum and iris leaf and juniper. You would think it smells like French leather or something, but not really. Maybe just a tad though, but I'm just not really getting that strong galbanum iris. Little bit of juniper cedar. But yeah, overall this is kind of just a simple um minimal scent, something like kind of like Byredo Super Cedar or something. Like it doesn't smell like that. That one's a little more sweet musky without the spearmint or classic soap vibe. But yeah, I feel like if you want something green like this one, but maybe more interesting, with more substance, I would recommend trying Zoologist, I think Northern Cardinal. That one has kind of a green bubblegum vibe too. More of the sweet bubblegum, not spearmint, but It's not overly bubblegum, but it kind of has that like sweet green vibe that's not overly grassy or anything. I just feel like that one has more going on. This is kind of an issue I have with a lot of Comme des Garcons fragrances is they're really good, but they just seem so minimal. Like there's not a lot going on. Even their popular ones like Hinoki and Avignon, I like, don't get me wrong, I like those fragrances and I would be happy to have them. They're kind of like reference scents, but they're mostly just ISOE super, maybe like some cedar or a little bit of incense, and that's it really, you know. I just think there's other fragrances that have more notes, more going on, that are more interesting. Regardless of that, you know, if you want something simplistic, synthetic, which is big aroma molecules, but not like amber woody. I feel like Comme des Gargons makes great fragrances. And despite that too, they have so many that are actually good with substance too. It's not like all their fragrances are like that, but a lot of them kind of are. And it's not a bad thing because a lot of them do kind of have a vibe or a smell. It's just almost like a place or something. And yeah, I mean, they just smell good. Like if you just want to smell good, this is a fragrance like that. Anyway, good fragrance. I think it's like $115 for a 50 ml, so not bad at all. I like it. I just think it's a little minimal, maybe a little too much of that gum vibe in the opening. It does go away. And I'm not getting a lot of the notes that I would hope for, I guess. I wish they were more prominent in the fragrance. But yeah, let me know what you think if you smelled Comme des Gargons Serpentine.